Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Back there? You were supposed to say.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal.
Just tell them the truth. Did not
Yes.
say a single word.
Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering.
She's still your daughter.
About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him.
You showed the flashback? Oh, yes, they did.
But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray.
You could at least make her a little bit
That's
younger
how
in
I
this
met
version?
her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words.
If you're wondering, how did that happen in the first place? She actually got shot. Okay, I said it.
My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me.
Oh yeah,
No time at
and
all
he
for her
was
to start feeling like
technically
family. She
getting
was a
experimented
real
on.
Chatterbox. She told me strange stories, like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility, and how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Barrett understands that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no, this one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
And she gets the letter.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy.
I thought Singh came
Then
along.
a knock.
Coming!
She actually knows him.
No! Go away!
If I remember, Sing was actually a lot younger than this. Little bit younger.
You know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land.
He was not supposed to have said that.
Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us.
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of.
Wink, wink.
Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom knows the truth. He knows the truth. Well, I think
To Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Good plan.
But how do we get to the park?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff. Didn't mean anything by it.
all this dust and debris.
My heart is still pounding.
I am trying to figure out which is the quickest way there.
So, what are we gonna do?
Oh my goodness, I just went in circles. Screw it. There was a star just a second ago. Oh. Kids blocked it off. The kids blocked it off. It's gonna take me at least 150 meters.
This kind of thing isn't supposed to happen.
Repeated dialogue. Okay, I get it.
Over there.
Where are we supposed to take the park? I mean, not the park, but the playground? Give me that antidote. That I am probably never going to use.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Whoops. I went the wrong way.
We do this fast.
Hang in there!
Get ready. That's that.
Oh, in the freaking world, he jumped on us so quickly.
Worked up a good sweat.
What? Good, don't have to do this container stuff all over again. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Get the treasure that was in that room and where Marlene was at. Oh well.
There, that way. We'll have to fight our way through.
Do it next time.
Shot.
Changing of songs. Even that mega potion. Holy smokes, I need a bunch of these.
This should be
Oh, leveled up.
That it?
There is two ways. Let's go left. Oh my goodness, I hate these guys.
Won't even need to try.
Oh my gosh, he's doing it.
I got this. Finish him off.
Whoop.
Good kill for a shower.
Regardless, you go one way. Oh my goodness, I hate these guys. They don't know what the ability is with this.
I got your number.
Weakness to ice. Only Tifa has it.
All right. Let's do this. See ya. Now.
Give your best shot.
Oh, I still hit one.
Too late. Bring it on.
It's over.
Get the spinning one. Get the spinning one.
Deal with that.
Give me Tifa. Oh, Tifa don't have it. Oh well.
You're up.
I know that works on it.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're doing a little drop down, turn. Still got enough life. Checking on friends. Oh my goodness. Let's get this ready. Fire, lightning. Swap that. I know I have a whole bunch.